All right, welcome back, everyone, to episode 3 of Timberborn, the Redemption of a Colony series. Everyone is just about to wake up here on cycle 8, day 12. Now, I did a few things off camera. So, the last time we were in a drought, if I remember right, been a little bit. We were in a drought. Now we're in a bad tide with 4 days left. It was only 6 day. Not too bad. I almost had a crisis and almost ran out of water through a drought. Not the drought that we left off on. I went through another drought. Almost ran out of water. It was a nail biter. But we made it just fine. Nobody died of thirst. And I made a few changes. So if you remember our reservoir dam, see these 3 piles here? That's where our old wall was, and they'd started to build that, which I'm going to lose out on those logs. Unless I break down. I thought about breaking this down right here and going in. Anyways. So I did a little redesign and decided to come over to here. Now, I could go ahead, since this right here is 2 levels higher. Well, no, so that's the same level. So if I came in here and put in 2 levels of blocks, because a beaver standing on the ground will only build up too high. But yet down, they can build, I think, like 8 or 9 tiles down. But they can only reach up, well, 1 tile above their head to build. So I was thinking if I came in here, built 2 tiles up, 2 levees, and then I could easily take this wall and extend it out over here against this wall. I don't know. Let's pause. Should I go ahead and do that? Man, I kind of want to. Because then later on, so like I had talked about, I'm going to be up here on this level. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be up on this level anyways, because I'm going to divert this bad water down this way, right? So if I'm up here building that, and I have to be up on this level with it so I can put my levees across here to divert and then tear out these chunks, right? So I'm already going to be here, and then a couple things of stairs, and I'm up top and gather all this wood. Well, then there's this natural land bridge. Doesn't look very natural, but we'll go with it. So what I could do, since they can build down, like I said, 8 or 9 blocks, I think what I can do is come off of that, and I don't have it unlocked yet, so, but if I do, I think just a 2, yeah, just a 2. The 2x1 is 350 science, which I have. We're at 1200 right now. Not terribly expensive. A little bit of metal block and some planks, and I can throw those up here to overhang, and then they can build that from up top. But if I go ahead and do this wall here now, which they've already built this, which I don't have to tear down, but I mean, it would be a waste of lumber to not do that. 2.7 days left in the bad tide. If I tear this down now, then when the bad tide is over, we're going to get a flood. Because currently, my sluice, it's just, I have it open so that this will fill up with water up to 1 tile deep and then flood out. But if I just, yeah, I don't know if they can. the problem I've been having with my haulers, I've got, I, I would think plenty of them, but they're not wanting to, like these piles down here. They're not going down to pick them up. I put in all sorts of pathing and they're prioritized for pickup. Now, at the same time, this wall is prioritized as well, but not as high as that. So they're not going down to pick that up. So I'm a little afraid to break down all of those blocks if they're not gonna go pick that up before they start building the extension that I add on. You know what I mean? So, all right. So how are we doing here? Lots of water. I got this medium tank in just in time because that last drought was a long one. It was like 12 or 13 days or something. 550 food, 400 water. We're lacking a little bit on the wood, on the log side. But I think, I mean, we've got plenty of oaks here. He's chopping that down. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. 26 beavers, 2 kids. We're doing pretty good. Now, one thing I did want to, in case anybody's watching, which if you've never played the game, you haven't really maybe noticed it. Maybe you have. But my beavers sleep on the ground. So they don't have houses. No houses anywhere. So I've decided that the dam or the reservoir here is a priority. It has to get done. And as soon as they get that done, I'm going to build them some houses. Now, the question is, where am I going to build it? I'm not really sure. When I get this diverted down to here and down that way, this is going to be... I won't be able to grow anything back here. Unless I get this dammed up and fill this little area up, then this good water should override the bad water effects, because the good water will be closer than the bad water is to this area, if that makes sense. So I could build housing back here. I could build it right here. The only problem is I'm almost certain that the good water here will override the bad water effect. So I could grow stuff here. And if that's the case, I want to do all oak trees right here. I want to have a huge oak tree forest. Put a forester right in the middle. All oak trees. That way I've got more than enough wood for ever. I mean, well, not really ever, but I mean, coupled that with the trees that I have, should be okay. So maybe I'll build right here. Maybe I'll do that. Let's look at our housing here. How's our food, water? Everything's good. I just want to make sure I'm not... Okay, we need to unpause. 2, I want to get the barrels filled back up. And I did put a water pump up here so that we can utilize that little bit of a reservoir area up there. All right, so housing. I have 24, which each one of these is 10, so all I need is 3 of them, and then I'm going to do like a campfire. Oh, let's see. I think I'll do maybe like this. For right now, maybe just do that, and then we can do campfire to raise their spirits. Maybe 1 there and 1 there. And then I've got the science. So yeah, we're going to do like a back scratcher right in here maybe. And then we can just do a path that comes here. Something like that. Yeah, that way. So this is going to raise their well-being. This will raise their anything that's in here, obviously, will raise their well-being. So we could do, no, we don't need roof. I mean, I could do rooftop terrace. For some reason oh, I've had that paused. I'm going to need planks for those. Problem is, I don't have that prioritized. Guys, come on. Come on. Make sure it's... Okay, so let's get all that going. It should be done. Oh, 2 more. Oh, and they built this? Oh, that's amazing. We're going to have so much water for the next drought. If we make it, we still have 10 days. And we're half empty. How long was this drought? It was almost 20 days, right? Yeah. So we're halfway through and we're half empty. And we still have this one. I think we'll be fine. Our food's still good. Still at upper 500s. Oh, they have one more and they can start building their houses. Nice. They are done. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick while I get rid of this path because we don't need the path there. Okay, so also we don't need this to obtain anymore. Well, yeah, we do. Yeah, because what I'm going to do, the next phase of this is going to be a whole bunch more. Like I said, from that level down. So they'll start building from right up here and come out and go around. But I don't want to do that just yet. Yep. They just need to start building their houses. And when you have their well-being up, so if we... No, I don't want to rename anybody. So their well-being is at 1. And are you going to show me... So this is their work efficiency, their speed, and then just their... I think... Oh, that's their longevity. Life expectancy. Why is it not... Stay up there for me. So yeah, life expectancy, well-being is 0%. So next tier well-being is 7, which will give them 20% more life, like longevity. And then this is their movement speed. So at well-being 2, we get 5%. Well-being 5, we get 10% work speed. So we should, with the 2 campfires and the back scratchers, we might be able to get it up there. Well, just in time for night, they have completed their housing and both the campfires and both the back scratchers. So we are at well-being 4. So with that other campfire, that still won't be able to get all, because you can get 5 in each campfire. So that's only 15 of our 25. But if we get that, okay, so it's done. Will that raise us up to 5? Because remember, 5. So now, look. Okay, so technically it's showing that we have 5 well-being. It just hasn't. There it is. It just registered. Now we have 10% work speed, 5% movement. Now our longevity it comes at 7. So, all right, we are at 5. That is awesome. Beaver injured, but he's in bed. I should probably get Maybe one more of those down. Cost one plank. Yeah, we can afford that. I want to make sure that they have... We'll just put you right there. Okay, so currently right now, the only thing they have to build is this medical bed, which is going to get built really quick. But I want to pause. Oh, that's interesting. He's injured. Oh, he's going to get food and back in bed. Okay. So I want to pause because now I need to start focusing on this. So before we do that, we have to get there. And I'm going to build up, I think, right here, unless I find a better spot somewhere else. I can't build up anywhere over here because that's where this bad water is going to go. So yeah, I think this is my only option right now, which is fine. Okay, so if we do... Oh, you know what? I haven't even been paying attention. We have plenty of water, plenty of food, but we are dry. We are dry down here. Anyways, we'll be fine. Yeah. So if the next event is another drought, that would be ideal because then they can mess with this without having any concern, which I don't, there wouldn't really be a concern of getting contaminated because they'll destroy this and then I'll throw a levee in. They'll build it, build these two, destroy that. I'll throw a levee in. Then they'll destroy that. I'll throw a levee in. They'll destroy that. And then I'll break that levee. And then this will go that way. Now, the only problem with that is not really a problem, but it'll spill onto this ground here and then run down here and then run in. It's not going to affect any beavers whatsoever, especially if I break this path and they won't go that way for any reason. But I'm going to go ahead and start building the diversion. And I got to get rid of one of these, and that'll be the last one built so that I can do a path. So, are they getting that? Oh, they're almost there. They're almost done. Nice. I wish I would have, yeah. Darn it. Oh, well, I guess I can go this way. And we'll just stay clear of that. Paths cost absolutely nothing, so it's no big deal if we have paths going all over the place crazy like. Then we can bring this out here, run here, go there, do that, zigzag along here like that. Let's just go over here like this. And that should be fine. They can run from that path and get there, but just in case. All right, so now I don't know what I want to. Oh, we have 1.3 days. Oh, that'll be just in time. Oh yeah, 147 water. Okay. Okay, so we are finishing up the last floodgate. So I think if I set these to like a 0.85 and these are at, I'm not going to do it right now, that would be silly, but if I set these to 0.95 and these are at least set lower than these top, the flow out of this will be greater than these up here. I'm about to test it. We're going to test. And then this is set to 1.95, which is what this is set to, 0.95. So I think these being set, letting more water out than what these are letting out and into the reservoir, it shouldn't overflow. Right? Right. Right. So we're at Let's go. Let's go 9-5. Yeah, let's go 9-5 there. Go 9-5 there. And then let's just see if that will keep the flow going. And not overflow the reservoir. If that works, I'm gonna be ecstatic. Just ecstatic. And then we're ending the episode if it works. If not, then we're ending the episode because I'm frustrated. I just have to be honest. I'm just, yeah. It's hurting my brain. And I'm hungry. It's supper time. I look down at my notifications and I have a stranded beaver and I'm like, where? What? I don't know how long he's been there, but good grief. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, get him out hopefully here soon. Okay, so there we go. Well, it's not overflowing. Okay, there it equalized. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Now it's kind of got to equalize out a little bit. And if it floods momentarily, not really that big of a deal. All right, guys, girls, beavers of all ages. There it is. Episode 3. We got quite a bit done. We got some housing down with some campfires. Got our well-being up. We got built up to the next level, up to our bad water. They've actually even, I didn't even notice this. They've started on the wall for the bad water. I guess call that aqueduct, something. Yeah. Yeah, got our reservoir built, got another large tank built. Things are coming along pretty good. I'm happy with it so far. No catastrophic anything, and we have a decent bit of food built up. If we get the tanks filled up, we got quite a bit of water. But now we have the reservoir, and I've got it dialed in after a headache and a half. So, awesome. That stranded beaver. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. All right. Well, there it is, everybody. Episode 3. Come on back for episode 4, and we're probably just going to be working on the bad water diversion. And then we'll be able to dam up down here as well after that's built. And then we'll have nice, clean water down here. I'm also kind of thinking, let me just go over this real fast. I'm thinking about putting in like right across here. And I'm thinking right across there. So I have 2, oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, darn it. Well, if this was 3 tiles out here, I would do that there. But at the very least, I'm thinking about doing that with a sluice there. Something like that, just to have some more pockets of water to keep like my berries watered and going the whole time. So I don't know. More to come, though. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the content. Subscribe if you want to. Both of those will really help me out, and I would appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart. Awesome. It would be awesome. But anyways, until next time, have a blessed day, and I'll see you then.